unless you're at lunch.
What makes you think I stopped
I have to worry
talking
about
then?
you not talking.
What makes you think I'm not talking over lunch?
Exactly.
All right, UPS. Yep, bottoming pattern. You know what? I actually saw this UPS truck parked in front of the restaurant, and I meant to look at this when I got back. But tell me what your thoughts are, Alex. What do you want to do with this?
You mentioned it was a potential bottom several hours ago, and I suggested possibly a put spread since it was just bottoming.
Right, and that's why I wanted to hear his answer. So let's go back to it.
You could
Also,
sell it naked if you really love it.
so it's definitely lagging FedEx. All right, UPS. Stole up alarm. Sweet. So the up alarm 145. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's not ready for directional for me. I need more information. But potential, yeah. We have it's the first close above the 20 MA, and it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bar closing breakout.
If you gave it a lot of room and had a lot of patience, you'd probably be good with it.
And, well, that's why we're talking. For me, I want more information.
You'll
But
get it. But Dan, okay, here's an idea. It's not what we typically do, but it's an idea, right? Like what Alex is alluding to here. Grab some for an IRA, meaning if you bought some with a stop under this initial base, it's going to go on a list and you're going to watch it day to day. And, it's the kind of pattern that typically doesn't suggest getting some kind of immediate payoff, which is what we typically look for.
right, so I put it on the list, and you know me, I'll watch things for 4 days, 4 weeks, until it takes a detour, and I'm like, I'm deleting you. I'm not watching you anymore. But yeah, Alex, you're right. There's no premium on the puts. So buying a call, Alex, I agree with you at the right time of when you want to start building a position because the calls are so cheap. So you can go out 8 BTE and and buy an 87 call for 95 cents. So that that makes sense. That's cheap. Those corresponding puts under support are only 20 cents. So let me set an alarm, just eyeball in there, 86.40. Choose new high, which is a little surprising to me because things are all over the place. All right, so let's go through Sam's list here now. Red roof in. What pattern is this, Sam? Wait, okay, you say something else. Watch for it to clear recent pivots. Sam, let me give you my answer. In no particular order, just kind of shotgun approach. Rate the quality of this, because when you say clear resistance, that means a breakout, right? So rate the quality of this as a breakout if it takes out this pivot high. It's going to be horrible. Number two, I've given I've given you a whole list of 25 amazingly ready setups, breakouts, buy setups, etc. Number three, I don't even want to waste my time having to monitor this. because it's so far down the quality list. Hey, look at Stoll. Now I know we only did a put spread, but yesterday was a closing breakout with a bullish weekly, bullish monthly, 20 above 50 above 200. So this was a superior directional than wasting your time looking at that thing. This Roku is superior. Closing breakout, wide range bar. Buy it tomorrow over the high. Look at a 15. It's just buying time. It's a 1, 2, 3. What else did we do? Well, Alex gave us this WST yesterday. Look at that breakout. That's superior to the red roof and SMCI we bought. Look at that we bought yesterday. That was superior. Inverse head and shoulder. All right,
Early buyers into restaurant stocks today.
so FTNT.
Chipotle, Starbucks, QSR.
All right, so that's a bottoming pattern. Nice 15. It's 3:30 p.m. Eastern time and the markets are extended, so I'm really not excited about late day breakout here. Sam, no, I'm always kind of delicate with you because I never want to offend you. I'm just trying to give my constructive feedback, not only for you, but we got however many 100 people in the room, and I want them. That's the benefit of the room. If I just say no, I don't like it. Let's go to the next one. There is zero benefit to them. But since I have a microphone, like, and everything we do is educational, trading, telling jokes, etc., then I have the luxury to take a minute or two to explain why I don't like it. All right, Starbucks bottoming pattern. I'd be all over that for a direct trade put spread, but I've looked at him over the last few weeks, and it's been pretty dismal. Hey, Alex, talking about dismal, I have a trivia question for you. It was a trading, either a journal or an article or something like that. But do you remember the company called Dismal Scientist? That's moved up too much. Yeah, I do. I don't know why I just thought of it, but yeah, you can Google it.
Sig Jewelers, Signet. Looks like it could go to 100 isn't very far away, but maybe 105.
Yeah, that's a better breakout too than the Red Roof Inn.
That's a
But
that's a breakout.
correct. But there's, for me, it's not tight. The bars are up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But it's a closing breakout. So me personally, I would not buy it today, but tomorrow over the high or a 1, 2, 3 would be even better. But you know me, I would always do put spreads earlier. So Sam, I'm still not done with your list. I didn't forget you. I'm just getting sidetracked. I would love the 95 for tomorrow. That would be a gift. 5 cents by 25. So let's go up the next week. 75 by $1.05. Not bad. But it's too spready to get a good credit. I'll just leave it on the list. But CMG, we've been watching this thing for many months. Um, for potential bottoming pattern, and maybe it's a start right now. I don't know, but it's worthy of the start watching it again. I would love the 39s. Yeah, I will. 39s for tomorrow or 4 pennies. Yeah, they suck the juice out of this thing. STX. I am short already. A day trade, yes. I don't like shorting into, power bars like this that are in the upper 80%, but day trade, yes. Day trade, beautiful kind of inverse head and shoulder, right? Not inverse, my bad. Head and shoulders. It's not a great shoulder here because it's not horizontal, but still same feel. You got your upside shakeout, you got your retracement, and it breaking today's neckline. So yes, without a doubt, Jack. And don't forget to check the cousins. WDC and Santos. Man, his sector is out of control. Strong. All right, Sam, back to you. The BEP. Yeah, that's better. 1, 2, 3. I don't like it for a swing because it only looks like a 1-to-1 target, but put spread and day trades. You see how when you've looked at hundreds and thousands of stocks and setups, I kind of just come to the same analysis. So tomorrow day trade, stop under today's low. I just look for put spread and there's nothing. I do not preference SIG or SIGgy. Are you telling a joke or is that a real thing? Yeah, it looks nothing. All right, BEPC. Same answer. That's horrible reward to risk for a swing. That's if you can get a foot spread, sure. Yeah, just like yesterday, Don, after 3:30, or maybe I said it at 3:15 yesterday. I said we're dangerously close to the day's high, in my opinion. And I think that's the high for the day now. Yeah, particularly since you had a Q's breakout failure and it's 3:38. You're gonna get, I mean, could they gun it back to the high? Of course they can do anything, but I just kind of don't see it tonight. All right, Munster. I like it, Sam, but I would like one or two more sideways bars. But I will keep it on the list. Siggy. Ah, that's the one you were talking about. Got it. That was a typo, Alex. It's a junky bottoming pattern, but I would love 79 puts. Siggy has a nice ring to it. The spreads are ludicrous. There's no weeklies. But it's fine, Sam. Today's a correction bar. Today's a correction bar. That's fine. I just have enough to watch, so I'm not going to. Silver, silver and gold, I think. What? 50% bottoming tail now. So I don't have the confidence now to say that this is the high. FTNT. This is the one I said it just feels like it could be a slow stair-stepping grinder. And I must have some about lit. She's like a contrarian. She has me things at the worst possible time. Um, so Sam and everybody, so this question might throw you off a little bit, but you'll see where I'm headed. I think Munster is a little similar to Riot, but tell me why I like Riot better. Tell me. Correct. It started from an igniting gap. I got three inside bars. Yesterday traded under the low. So if this takes out, I don't think you even need to wait for the green bar. If it takes out the high of these three red bars, that's a continuation pattern. Right. So, and again, we're just talking here, right? And I just, we just looked at Munster and I looked at Riot. And so I wanted to make that comment about they're a little bit similar. They're a little bit similar, but different. But there's, whenever we do the A/B test, there's important discussions on why we come to a conclusion of why we like one versus the other. All right, somebody mentioned this morning, maybe on social media, and I said I liked it, but light volume. And now the volumes, forget about it. But it's a nice pattern. Al, I'm going to take off my list, Alex, in case you want to start watching it. Yeah, so looks like, let's see if Amazon got filled. If not, I think I'm going to hold off on it to 15 to 10. To 15 to 10 is 75. And I wanted 86. Well, let's hold off Amazon. I don't know if I'd feel better tomorrow if it took out today's high instead of just doing it on this pullback. And we also already have 7 opens. But let me set an alarm. 7 opens in the weekly, that is. We got a lot more in the other letters. Amazon. So now I'll set a new alarm at 2:22:25.